What up, my people? Hope everybody's enjoying their week. Halfway through it now. Guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button if you don't mind, please. Also, make sure you check out DNKKnives.com and DNK Knives YouTube channel. If you purchase something from DNK Knives, you can use this coupon code behind the edge 10 to get yourself 10% off. Make sure you guys check out all the small channels, man, out there. There's lots of them. Apex Alchemy, Ken Faulkner, DNK, Sat2 Dave, Scotch and Things, all that good stuff. If you like my content, you will definitely like theirs. Today, also, if you'd like to support the channel, there's a link to Patreon in the description, or you can join the My People channel membership. Helps me keep going to get knives for content and for giveaways. Just did a giveaway a couple days ago. It went well. And I got them a package ready to go out. So if you're interested in stuff like that, you can support the channel, and it'll help us do that more. Today we're going to talk about Worksharp knife sharpeners. Kind of my experience with the company and their products. I have quite a few of their products. A little bit of a disclaimer though, or I guess part of the story is I contacted Worksharp, sent them an email to see if they would be interested in providing a review sample of the new guided system. This is the old one, the original. And surprisingly, they got right back to me, and they said they couldn't provide me with one. This is the old one. They could not provide me with one. And I understand, my channel is small, and I'm not going to make them any money or get a lot of eyes on them. You know, basic business 101. I get it. I thanked them for getting back to me, and I said, talk to you later. Later on, he wrote back. He said, hey, we can send you a field sharpener to review. Which is that? And I said, you know what? That would be fantastic. So obviously I said yes, expressed my gratitude, and here we are now. So they sent me 2 of them. One to keep, one to give away. And they also sent me a hat, which I haven't wore or anything like that. I'll use that stuff for giveaways, and I will give away one of these as well. But I went ahead and obviously I kept one, and I opened it up, and I've been using it for the past week or so, mostly touch-ups and stuff, but I did use it for a near full sharpening on one knife, and I'll get to that in just a minute. But I would like to thank Worksharp for breaking their own rules and sending me some cool stuff, sending cool stuff to a small channel. I really appreciate it, and I will absolutely pass the unopened one off to a giveaway winner. So here we go. We're going to do some pros and cons like we do typically on a review. But first, let's go through it real quick. First and foremost, it's affordable as hell. 30 to 40 bucks, just about anywhere. That's affordable for anyone. Next, it's small, handy, lightweight, and you can stash it anywhere. Once I get done with this video, this will live in my truck, because from time to time I need to sharpen while I'm at work, or at least touch up my blade. Mostly because I'm an absolute psychopath, and I feel like my knife has to be pristinely sharp at all times. But you know, you never know. It might come a time where I absolutely need it to be in the truck, and that's where it will live. Next, it has full sharpen capability. And what I mean by that, if your blade is totally dulled out, won't cut shit anymore, this will sharpen it all the way back from beginning to end, which is really rare on such a small unit. Next, we have replaceable abrasives. We have diamond abrasives. This is your coarse. It's held on by a magnet. And this is your fine which is also held on by a magnet. When these wear out, you can just replace these instead of buying the whole thing. I don't know how much the abrasives are, but obviously they're cheaper than the full package. Next, quality abrasives. Believe it or not, these are quite good for the money. I also have a couple of older ones that I use from time to time. A 220, which is pretty coarse. I would say it's more like a 400 for other abrasive companies, and then I have an 800, which both of them work really, really well. Next, has comfortable. It's comfortable in hand when you're using it. So I'll give you a light tutorial on how to use it in a minute, but it is comfortable. You have spots in your hand, easy to hold. Any way you're doing it, you can even lay it on the bench and do it that way. I won't be able to show that off under the camera like this, but it is comfortable when you are holding on to it. It has a lot of different things going on here. So starting off, you have your coarse grit, then you jump over to your finer, let's say medium, then you have 2 different levels of ceramic honing, and then you have a small strop here. The strop works, but I recommend getting a normal size strop for whenever you're doing a real full sharpening and you're at the house and you have access to one. But it does work in a pinch. So on your ceramics, you have fine, coarse, and then J, which is not really a J, it's a fish hook. So you spin that around. So you spin it around to the hook there, and it has a groove for sharpening fish hooks. Spin it around the coarse where it's facing up like that, and you have a much coarser ceramic. And then fine, of course, obviously, which is where I've been living. As you can see the marks on it. And you have a nice fine, I'm going to say 1,000 to 1,200 grit. Maybe a little finer than that, but it is quite fine. You also have your very small abrasive here for, sorry guys, serrations. Jesus, I can't spit it out. Sorry about that. Then you also have your strop, which has been preloaded. I don't know the micron on the compound, but who cares? Next thing, on the inside here, it came with directions rolled up in there. I'm a dude, so I don't typically worry about directions. So, yep, those get tossed over there. Another cool thing about this is if you are a hunter, a bow hunter, you have these notches for broadhead arrowheads. It's a wrench to take them off of your arrows. You have the 4-blade or 3-blade, which I think is a neat touch. Pretty friggin' cool. So I sharpened, this is my daughter's knife. This is a Ganzo. It's in 8CR14 blade steel. Not the best stuff in the world, but it's a serviceable steel. This one's actually not that bad. It's a great knife, by the way, for the money. It was less than 20 bucks. But it was dull as a butter knife. My daughter has been using it out in the yard to whittle sticks and do whatever the hell else she's doing with it. She's 13, so it was dull as a butter knife. So I went through the full progression. I started with the coarse, then went to the medium, then finished off, and now it is quite freaking sharp. And it sharpened pretty freaking quick too. Not as quick as your guided system is going to be, but still, I mean, I maybe did 5 passes each side on the coarse, 5 passes each side with the fine or the medium, and then about the same on the fine. And it has a, I'm sure it'll Little hair, yeah. Excellent. And on a fixed blade, the 20-degree guide worked just fine. So most of your fixed blades are either going to be 20 degrees or steeper. So on this particular knife, it was perfect. So it worked out great. Now, most of my folders are going, if I've already resharpened them, they're definitely going to be way more acute than 20 degrees. This one's 17. This one here is, I've never sharpened it, but I believe it is much more acute than 20. So you just got to watch your angles. Make sure that 20 is what you want if you use the angle. So if you do use the angle guide, the 20-degree guide, you lay your grind down on that, and it follows it, and you just make a pass. It's hard to do under this camera. Anyway, they have a really good video that gives you a tutorial. I'm not going to get into actually sharpening, but I did watch the tutorial. I did use the guides. I just wanted to make sure that it worked. And I could tell you guys that it worked. I wanted to do it. You know, I didn't want to just say it'll probably be good. It actually is good and it works. Now, this angle here on the hone is 25 degrees. So you need to be careful. A lot of people say that's good to do 20 on your main and then you hone it with the 25. I don't recommend that, but you can do what you want. So I just pulled it off a little bit and I laid back like that down to follow the edge angle. Anyway, I like it. And I am not a fan of small systems or small sharpeners, gimmicky sharpeners. I just, this one's not gimmicky. A lot of people probably think just looking at it that it's kind of gimmicky, but I have to say it absolutely is not. And I will never lie, no matter who sends me free stuff, any company, don't care who it is. I make sure that they know that I'm going to be 100% honest no matter what. So take that for whatever you like. So I can recommend their products, the ones I have here. Their abrasives are excellent. They're probably not as good as Wicked Edge or KME or some of your higher end. I know they're not as good as some of your higher end stuff, but they do work really well, and you will get quite a few sharpenings out of them. Now, I've sharpened 100 knives out of this. Now, this is the upgraded kit where you have more stones, but I've sharpened at least 100 knives with this, and they still work just fine. I do take care of them. I clean them off after every use, all that good stuff. Neat trick to see the black that's on this ceramic surface. I have a trick to get rid of that. Just a regular old eraser, school eraser, will knock that right off of there for the most part. It won't get it pristine back the way it was, but now it's gone. So just a school eraser works great. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you have one of these. How do you like it? Do you like it at all? Does it work for you? Do you think it's a gimmick? Do you think it's crap? Or do you think it's awesome? Let me know. That's all I got for you guys on this one, I think. We'll probably call it there. Sorry my voice is a little rough. I'm extremely tired. Been working my tail off. And, yeah, all that good stuff. So, Christmas is in a few days. I probably won't put out too many more videos. Before then, I would like to get an end of the year collection video out to you guys. I don't have a big collection, so it won't be a huge, long video. So, we might do that before Christmas. But then, if you don't see me before then, everybody have themselves a Merry Christmas to you and your family. And be safe. Make sure you're good to each other, love each other, and remember life is short. So there's no reason to be an asshole. Later.